Hollywood didn't just create sitcoms. It created illusions. On screen, these stars were safety itself, the perfect dad, the loyal husband, the all-American heartthrob. But off camera, the rules were brutal. If your real life didn't match the image won. And sometimes, you disappeared. Studios didn't protect truth. They protected profit. So actors learned to perform even after the director yelled, "Cut." Fake dates. Carefully staged photos. Strategic marriages. Quiet hotel doors. Friends who knew what never to repeat. Some secrets lasted a lifetime. Take Tab Hunter, the golden boy next door. Warner Brothers sold him as clean-cut perfection. But behind the magazine covers, he lived a carefully hidden life. Public romances were arranged. Private relationships stayed in the shadows. Decades later, he finally told his story himself, on his terms. Then there was Robert Reed, America's favorite TV dad on the Brady Bunch. Warm smile. Steady voice. The definition of wholesome. But Reed was living under constant pressure, guarding a truth that could have cost him everything. The tension followed him everywhere, even onto the set. Anthony Perkins terrified audiences in Psycho. On screen, he played a man with secrets. Off screen, he carried his own. In an era when one rumor could end a career, silence was survival. Paul Lynde made America laugh every week. Sharp, fearless, unforgettable. But the industry allowed flamboyance, not honesty. When scandal brushed his name, the whispers were louder than the facts. In Hollywood, perception always wins. And then there was Rock Hudson, the ultimate leading man. Tall, strong, irresistible. The studios built him into a symbol of masculinity. But behind the scenes, his life was tightly managed, carefully controlled. When the truth finally came out in the 1980s, it didn't just shock fans. It exposed an entire system built on fear. Some stars waited decades to speak. Meredith Baxter, David Hyde Pierce, Neil Patrick Harris. When they finally did, the world was different. But the risk they once faced, it was very real. Old Hollywood didn't just demand talent. It demanded silence. These weren't just love stories. They were survival stories. Careers balanced on whispers. Lives shaped by contracts. Identities treated like liabilities. And the question is, how many more never got the chance to tell their truth? If you love uncovering the hidden stories behind classic Hollywood legends, subscribe to Classic Hollywood Feuds.